Alright, so we'll begin with shampooing. Okay? So, just like any other procedure, the first things that you need to do on the patient, of course, is first and foremost, introduce yourself as your caregiver. Okay, second of all, identify the patient. Again, when identifying the patient, you have to make sure that you ask the patient for his name. Okay, so, good morning po, my name is Carla, I'll be your caregiver for today. Pangalan po nila, ganyan. Hindi pwede yung, my name is Carla, kayo po ba si Juan de la Cruz? Mali.
Kaya pala sa hospital, tinatanong talaga kahit may chart na.
Yes. Okay, so that will be something that you need to ask the patient. Okay? Pag ang tanong niya po, kayo po ba si Juan de la Cruz? Mali yun. Okay, that's not the protocol. Okay, let the patient ask you his or her name. Next, after that, explain of course the procedure. So I will be performing, for example, shampooing for this morning. Okay, so after doing that, of course, you provide privacy. Okay, and then afterwards, you prepare the materials. Okay, and of course, perform hand washing. By the way, sa body hygiene, hindi lahat yan ginagawa sa buhok sa isang bagsakan. You cannot perform shampooing, bed bath, perineal care, oral care in just one morning. Why? Hindi kaya. Baka po mawawalong oras na nagbe-bed bath na kayo. Okay? Naka-schedule yan. Like shampooing. Since nasa kama lang naman yung pasyente, hindi naman yan nagudumihan masyado. So you can do that twice a week. I-alternate natin. Shampooing ng Monday, bed bath ng Tuesday. Ganyan. Okay? Or bed bath ng Wednesday. Pero definitely, you cannot do that every day. Okay? That would be impossible. For perineal care and oral care, however, yan, every day. Lalo na perineal care. Baka every time na magpapalit tayo ng diaper. Bakit? Kasi nasa-soak yan eh. So to prevent spread of infection, you have to perform perineal care every time you're going to change the diaper of the patient. Diba? For oral care, maybe twice a day. Okay? But for shampooing and bed bath, you have to alternate those two. And then, yun nga, pwede na yung twice a week. Okay, let's say Monday shampooing, Wednesday bed bath, Friday shampooing, Sunday bed bath. Ganon. So, that way, nalilinis yung patient, okay? Now, what are the objectives of body hygiene? Okay, all those four. Of course, first and foremost, for us to be able to perform body hygiene on the patient. And that way, you know, they will be more comfortable. So, just like any other person, hindi komportable pag hindi ka naliligo. Especially sa tropical countries. Okay? Second of all, to prevent any spread of infection. Okay, so promote comfort, prevent infection. Thirdly, as caregivers, so that we'll be able to assess. Bakit? Uhubaran mo yan eh. So makikita mo, mula ulo hanggang paa, may problema pa si patient. Mayroon bang bed sores na doon sa ilalim? Medyo nag-atrophy na ba yung mga muscles? Meron bang injury yung ulo? Okay, medyo nagkakaroon na ba ng infection sa perineal area or nagkakaroon na ba ng rashes sa sobrang laging naka-diaper, everything. Okay, so all those things will help the caregiver assess, okay, the patient. So, yun yung mga kailangan nating isipin, okay, every time that we're performing body hygiene. But as what I have said earlier, we cannot do all those four in just one performance. Okay? Ito ang demo lang na hindi pa nga totoong patient, aabutin na ako ng oras. Imagine niyo kung totoong pasyente yan. Clear pa tayo? Okay. So for shampooing, you need the following. 2 face towels or 2 washcloths. Okay? Bath towel. Tawag dito, shampoo, of course. Cotton balls. Shampoo could be based on the patient's preference. Okay? Or, if there is something that needs to wash the hair with special shampoo with, for example, baka may kuto. So, yung mga anti-lice, di ba? Yung maraming dandruff, yung mga anti-dandruff shampoo. Yun. Tapos, blower, lalo na kung mahaba ang buhok. Blower. Suklay. Okay? Rubber sheet. Kelly's pad. Kelly, as in the name Kelly. K-E-L-L-Y. Okay? Tapos, apostrophe S. Kelly's pad. Okay? Ito yung parang magiging ano natin, lababo. Di ba alam nyo guys, pag sa salon, yung mga high-end na salon, yung they have yung parang portable na lababo doon, yung upukat, yes. Parang ganito rin yun. Kaya lang this one, dapat po inflated siya. Para siyang salbabida. Lalagyan to ng hangin. Tapos, dito hihiga yung pasyente. Mamaya. Okay? Para saan to? Dito dadali yung tubig. Pag ito, inflated to, itong mahabang to, kumukurba siyang pagano'n. Gumaganon siya. That way, pag nagsalit ka ng tubig, hindi tatapon. Kasi kung nakaganyan lang, tatapon sa gilid, di ba? So pag ito, may hangin to, gaganyan yan. Tapos ito, nakasalo sa timba.
Okay.
Okay, clear tayo.
Para sa yung buso talaga.
Yes. Of course, you need a pail. Empty pail. Kasi nga, doon tayo magsasalit. Doon pala tatama yung tubig. Clear tayo? Okay. Now, you have to also prepare warm water. Okay, so for you to be able to check that, you could either use the dorsum of the hand or your elbow to check for yung warmth. Di ba nagawa ko niyo yun? Okay. What else? Gloves. Bakit? You cannot touch the patient with your bare hands. Why? Precautionary measures. Hindi dahil sa nandidili tayo, pero it's a protocol. Okay, pansin niyo po, pag nagpapa-check up kayo or sa emergency room, lahat ng nurses naka-gloves tsaka naka-mask. Why? You'll never know. Diba? So, kawawa naman yung caregiver. So, ngayon, just to be cautious about contracting any type of infection. So, yun, biruin niyo po, hawakan niyo mula ulo hanggang paa. Alam naman hindi tayo mag-gloves. Clear tayo doon. Okay. So, before performing anything else, you have to check, of course, the head of the patient. Meron bang deformities? Symmetrical ba yung ulo? Okay, may sugat ba? So again, di ba, one of the objectives of performing body hygiene is to be able to assess the patient. So nakikita natin. Clear tayo? Okay. Next, again, if we need assistance, remember, ang mga medical beds ngayon, lalo na sa ospital, o kaya yung regular na kama sa bahay, kasi lalo na kung mag-one-on-one tayo, di ba? As caregivers, pwedeng sa home care tayo talaga mapupunta. Walang ganitong butas yung kama. So again, what do we need to do? We have to ask for someone to assist us to move the patient towards the side. Okay? So, pa-assist tayo. So, assist tayo. Not necessarily the entire body, kahit yung upper body lang. Okay? Yung parang nakaslant siya. Ayan. Remove the pillow. Apply the rubber sheet para tumapot man yung tubig, hindi pa babasa yung kama. Inflated Kelly's pad. Inflated to. Basta inflated to. Kelly's.
Parang may kapangalan siya na.
Kelly Clarkson.
Ayun, as in Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly.
Kaya na may apostrophe. Yes.
So, isipin mo nakapalong.
Yes.
Sheila, palong mo nga. Ang kalit po ni Sheila yun.
Yan. Tapos, ilagay niyo yung pail na sasakuran ng tubig. Okay? So, and then, put face towels, okay? First, yung isang washcloth sa may bato. Bakit? Para pag nagsalit ka ng tubig, wala mapupunta dun sa likod. Hindi magra-run yung water doon. Why? Well, the patient might be unconscious, the patient might be paralyzed, but then again, it will be uncomfortable. Nabasa yung likod. And remember, hindi sabay ang shampooing sa bed bath. So more or less, we are preventing yung pag-seep ng water towards the back of the patient. Okay? So yeah. And then the other one, sa may noo or sa mata. Para hindi mapunta yung tubig sa mata niya. Ito kayo siya. Okay? And then, cotton balls. To cover the ears. Para hindi mapunta yung tubig. Ear tayo. Okay? Walang maglalagay sa ilong. Okay. So, clear so far? Right. So, once it's done, you may wear gloves.
For that, ma'am, hindi pa kami magsaserve ng gloves.
Hindi pa naman, kasi wala ka pa namang contact dun sa pasyente. And then, get the comb and comb comb the hair. Pag mahaba ang buhok, you have to comb the hair before shampooing. Why? So that less tangles after shampooing. Mas madaling mag-supply. And the proper way of combing the hair is not like this. Mula baba, pataas. Okay, that is the correct way of combing the hair. Kahit po sa hindi paralyzed patients. Okay, so it should be from tips, paakyat ng roots. Kasi pag ganyan,
Tanggal.
nagtatangle siya, di ba? So dapat dito, pag ganun. Yes. After nag-nursing ako, doon natutunan ko yun, haba ng buhok ko dati. Oo nga no. So yun, simula nun, pag ganun ako nagsuklay, nung haba pa yung buhok ko, pag ganun. Oo nga naman, it's a lot easier. Ganyan kahaba buhok ko.
Ano nangyari mo?
No, so yan. Ngayon, after combing the hair, okay, so it's now time for us to bathe the patient. Okay, natabo. Okay, so of course, I cannot do that here kasi nga wala naman tayo. So you have to pour water first, okay, and then you apply shampoo, okay. So pag nag-shampoo tayo sa hair ng patient, you have to use your finger pads, yung wala sa yung fingerprints nyo, okay, instead of fingertips, okay. So you use the finger pads. Why? Because fingertips will cause injury on the scalp of the patient. It will cause injury. At the same time, using the finger pads will promote proper circulation on the head because para ka nagmamassage.
Kahit naka-gloves ba, para sugat na.
Alin? So, mapuputas naman yung gloves mo. Diba? So, finger pads. Actually, pag caregiver, in the first place, hindi pwede mahaba ang kuko.
Parang nurse.
So, ganyan. So, shampoo hanggang ilalim. No? So, you use the finger pads, okay? So, after shampooing, of course, you rinse. So, when you rinse, of course, make sure that everything is removed. Diba yung shampoo? Para hindi mag-cause ng irritation. Kasi lalo na yung sa may ilalim ng ulo, for example, minsan di natin nakikita, may sabon pa pala. Okay? After which, mas maganda sana ko lagyan ng conditioner para madaling suklayin. No? But if ayaw ng pasyente, wala naman. Hindi naman yun. Walang problema. No? So, yan. So, you rinse the hair and then you apply conditioner if possible. Okay? So, after that, you rinse again. Okay? After rinsing, of course, remove the cotton balls. Okay? Remove that. Remove the towels. Remove the Kelly's pad.
Kahit talong mo na yun. Kahit wala mo.
Yung iba ang protocol, nasa ilalim na agad yung back towel. Para pagtanggal ng rubber sheet, nakasalo na. For me, papalitan mo rin lang naman yung bed sheet, okay lang. Kasi, itong rubber sheet, nakatama dito. Diba? So, pwede madumihan. Tsaka pwede siyang mabasa during the entire time na ano. So, hindi ko siya nilalagay. Ayan. And then, you dry. Okay?
Massage.
Yes, kasama pa rin. After which, pag maiksi ang buhok, okay lang na hindi mo na i-dry, lalo na kung lalaki. But if it's a female at mahaba ang buhok, as much as possible, mas maganda ko i-blow dry. Why? Masusok ng buhok niya yung unan. Eh, hindi naman siya makakatayo. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, if possible, or as much as possible rather, we dry the hair using a blow dryer, okay? So that the hair won't soak the pillow. Kasi it defeats the purpose of performing bed making. Kasi ang bed making, yung susunod yun na skill, ginagawa yun, let's say, after ng body hygiene. Kasi hindi pwede baliktad. Nag-bed making ka muna, tsaka mapapaliguan yung pasyente. Natumihan lang din yung kama, diba? So, pagka, after mo mag-shampooing, for example, mag-bed making ka, and yet, yung pinalit mo, nabasa din. Dahil basa yung buhok. So, in that case, you have to make sure that we dry the hair properly. Okay, that way, it won't soak the pillowcase. And of course, ultimately, tayo. Okay. So, after that,